In the shadows of desire, countless men have fallen victim to the deadliest of traps, one woven with sweet words, seductive glances, and fatal attraction. Today, we delve into 5 chilling cases where lust became a weapon and trust transformed into treachery. Our first tale takes us to Mumbai, where successful businessman Rajesh Kumar received a friend request from a stunning woman named Priya. Her photos were captivating. Designer clothes, exotic locations, and that irresistible smile. After weeks of late-night chats and increasingly intimate conversations, they agreed to meet at an upscale hotel. But when Rajesh arrived, he found himself surrounded by 3 men who claimed to be Priya's brothers. They had screenshots of their explicit conversations and threatened to expose him unless he paid 50 lakh rupees. Rajesh's reputation, marriage, and business were destroyed in one calculated move. The second story brings us to New York, where investment banker James Morrison matched with Sophia on an exclusive dating app. She claimed to be a Russian art dealer, sophisticated and mysterious. Their whirlwind romance lasted 2 months. Expensive dinners, passionate nights, and promises of a future together. Then one morning, James woke up in his apartment to find his safe empty, his accounts drained, and Sophia gone without a trace. She had drugged his drink the night before, but not before getting his passwords and security codes through pillow talk. In Berlin, we meet Klaus Weber, a retired professor who thought he'd found love again on a senior dating site. Margaret said she was a British widow living in Germany. For 6 months, they shared their lives through video calls and messages. Klaus felt young again until Margaret's supposed daughter called about a medical emergency. One wire transfer led to another, and before Klaus realized it, his entire pension was gone. Margaret and her daughter vanished, leaving Klaus broken and bankrupt. The fourth case takes us to Singapore, where tech entrepreneur Michael Chang received mysterious packages from an admirer named Linda. They contained expensive gifts and provocative photos. Linda claimed to be a wealthy heiress who was drawn to Michael's success. After 3 months of online flirtation, they met at a private club. The next morning, Michael discovered compromising videos of himself online with demands for Bitcoin payments to prevent them from going viral. His company's board forced him to resign when the scandal broke. Our final story is perhaps the most disturbing. In Sydney, construction company owner David Thompson was approached by twins Emma and Sarah at a bar. They invited him to their apartment for drinks. What followed was a night that David would forever regret. The twins weren't twins at all, but part of an elaborate extortion ring. They had hidden cameras throughout the apartment and used the footage to blackmail David for months, threatening to send it to his wife and teenage children. These cases share common threads. The victims were successful men, targeted through social media or dating apps. The perpetrators spent weeks or months building trust, creating elaborate backstories, and gathering compromising information. They exploited not just lust, but also loneliness, ego, and the basic human desire for connection. The methods are sophisticated. Fake profiles with stolen photos, deep fake video calls, professional-grade surveillance equipment, and complex money laundering networks to collect payments. These aren't amateur operations, but well-organized criminal enterprises that have perfected the art of seduction and betrayal. The psychological damage often exceeds the financial losses. Victims feel shame, guilt, and paranoia. Many never report the crimes, fearing public exposure. Relationships crumble, careers end, and the trauma can last a lifetime. Some victims have even taken their own lives, unable to cope with the consequences. Law enforcement faces significant challenges in catching these perpetrators. The digital nature of initial contact, use of cryptocurrency for payments, and international operations make tracking difficult. By the time victims report the crime, the trail has often gone cold. Remember, in this digital age, attraction can be manufactured, passion can be falsified, and trust can be your greatest vulnerability. Behind that perfect profile picture might lurk a predator, waiting patiently to spring their trap. In the game of love and lust, sometimes the deadliest snares are set with the sweetest bait. These stories serve as a chilling reminder that in our connected world, the line between romance and deception has never been thinner. The next time you receive that tempting friend request or matching notification, remember, not all honey traps are obvious until it's too late.